It's a gorgeous day. I'm at Carlisle. Life is good.
What more could you ask for?
Oh, that's it. So tell me what we have here.
Well, this is the Death Proof Challenger. It was the stunt car from the '07 Tarantino film.
Uh-huh.
And it's mostly intact. This is pretty much how it was found after the jump. And it had been sitting outside in California for all these years. And I found it in October and worked on it all winter to get it here for the Nationals.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. How did you find it and how did you know it was the correct car?
There was some information that was shared by a friend of mine online who is a movie car collector.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's mostly known for collecting Fast and Furious stuff.
Perfect, yeah.
And he had found some information and shared it on one of the movie car pages or something that I'm on.
Yeah.
You know, how it is nowadays, you can be on so many different pages, but one of the movie car pages. And it really caught my interest because this has been one of my favorite films for a long, long time. And so I just got in touch with him and I said, hey, I'm sure you're inundated with emails, but you know, could you keep me in mind as you find out more about this?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, maybe he intended to, but he never really got back to me. So it just became like I'm constantly chasing him, you know, and
yeah.
I never really was getting anywhere. But I sort of stuck with it and just kept my eyes open and just kept checking in on all these pages every day.
Good.
And then sure enough, one day last October, I found a post. Well, it was a shared listing, we'll say. Somebody shared a listing that they had found from eBay for one of the Chargers.
Okay.
Not this, but one of the Chargers.
Yeah.
And I was able to contact that person, and it turned out that he had 4 cars.
Oh my gosh.
And so
was he involved with the film?
No, he wasn't. He was just a known Mopar collector.
Okay.
And he was given a chance at some of them, you know, before the film was even released.
Yeah.
They were just sold to him as cars from a Kurt Russell movie.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, oh, okay. And so he got a few of them before most of them were shipped overseas. And he just kind of like put them out on his properties. And this one got moved a couple times over the years, but they had never been seen until now, really. But anyway, I was able to make a deal when I flew out last October for this and the Charger stunt car.
That's
so
great.
I have the actual pair that does the big jump.
Yes. Oh my God. Now tell me something. What was the first thing you felt when you got behind the wheel of these cars?
I don't know. It was just a thrilling thing. I mean, you feel like you're actually driving something special. It's not, you know, a Mopar is a special thing in itself, but
yes.
Yeah, there is something to it. I don't know. I like to think that some cars actually have a soul.
Oh yeah. Well, especially being a Mopar fan, we have one word to say.
Yeah.
Christine.
Yeah, and this car actually hurt me pretty badly a couple weeks ago. I pulled a muscle like never before, getting in or out, where I got my foot hung up on that roll bar.
Oh yeah. And
I tried to pull my leg in the wrong way. I really paid the price. So you have to be careful around this car. I don't know. There's something about it.
Yeah.
You know.
She's rough and tumble.
Even though this car represented the good side.
Yeah.
In the film. You know, it was good versus evil.
Yeah. Now, have you named her?
I guess I haven't.
Not yet? Okay. She'll tell you.
I'll have to think about that.
She'll tell you. This is absolutely...
This car should be a she because, you know, it was driven by a female stunt driver and actress.
Yeah.
But the stunt driver was also female.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Very good.
And so the car was kind of built around her.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, 6'4", 6'5". I don't really fit that well.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, anytime you need to be chauffeured around, give me a call. I'm only 5'2", so no problem.
Well, you're pretty brave then.
Oh, yeah.
You're pretty brave if you would attempt this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But I won't tell you about the spiders then.
Oh, I don't worry about spiders. They don't eat very much.
Yeah.
This is amazing. 440 under the hood, or what do you have under the hood?
Well, I like to call that a little bit more movie magic.
Okay, I figured.
You know, so There was an engine builder who was hired to build the engines for all of these,
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah.
It is not a 440 engine, but it is a build engine.
I figured that with the 440, it'd be too much weight for a lot of these jumps and would really do some
I would think that
damage.
would be the case too. But from what I understand, a lot of them did use 383s, and they were alcohol. Some of them were alcohol motors.
Safer that way.
More power.
Well, it's not only more power, but also on the set. Do you want gasoline? You want alcohol? Alcohol goes up, gone.
Yeah.
Gasoline is terrible.
But as far as I can tell, this, unless I'm running the wrong fuel, I'm running gas,
Yeah.
high octane gas. But,
Yeah.
you know, how would I know if this was an alcohol car? How would I really know?
Interesting.
Because the carb wasn't there.
Ask Herb Candles.
Well, I did talk with some people who worked on this film.
Yeah.
I was told the charger that I have was definitely alcohol.
Okay.
Definitely. But the motor's gone.
Oh, okay.
The motor's gone in that one.
Yeah.
This is the motor that it was jumped with.
Yeah.
That's still in here. But yeah, maybe I should look into that a little bit more. Although an alcohol car would have to have bigger fuel lines, and this was running a stock fuel line.
Then wouldn't be.
So
Also, your fuel pump would be different. You could tell
Yeah.
a lot of little
Yeah.
things. The rubbers and stuff like that are totally different for alcohol. And
Right.
remember, for the most part, you have to start on gas and then switch to alky.
okay, see, I'm not familiar with that.
A little bit.
I need to learn more about that.
Well, we'll just speak to the builder and find out a little bit more. That's all there is to it. That's your
Right.
next challenge.
I can tell you, whoever did this metal work was a genius.
Why is that?
Well, it's just such a complex cage, and it's reinforced every possible place it could be. I mean, it's reinforced inside the fender wells, in the engine bay, throughout the entire trunk, underneath the underside of the trunk pan, down along your kick panels. Everything is reinforced. I mean, it did a massive jump, and it's still relatively in one piece.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, what's amazing is that even after the jumps and stuff, the lines are not radical.
yeah, the door's still open.
Yeah. That says a lot. Wow, that is amazing.
But you know, it has safety catches in case the hinge area would be compromised.
Right.
To where it's still, I mean, this is a really tight latch there, so it could never come open.
Yes. Well, safety first, what can I say? This is beautifully done. Oh my gosh, look under the kick panels, you can see it. Wow.
And even under the column.
Oh yeah, even that's strung up. Look at that. That is so cool.
Well, you should see the trunk. Here, I'll show you that.
Yeah, the lines are really close. Oh, wow.
It's pretty serious.
Look at this, boxed in. Now,
It's pretty cool. I got.
was this for weight?
I have a signed movie poster.
This is amazing. I gotta crawl underneath to get these reinforcements.
All right, well, have a good day. I gotta go see the bar.
Wow. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2024 Chrysler's at Carlisle to check out. I mean, you only see the best here. You really do. For more cool events like this, make sure you check the car show calendars, NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and while you're there, make sure you post and promote your events. And support local, support your local car show calendar. I'll see you at the shows.